Hello! Welcome to the draft, NFL draft. Today, we'll be live here in a minute. So, welcome. Welcome on in, everyone. So today, we're going to try... Okay. For some reason, how do I get this? Is this good? No, it keeps on doing the same thing. Well, I don't want to keep that right there. Screen stuff sucks here. And look who we got here. We got Jordan.
What's up, dude? Sorry. Was saying goodnight to the kids. I'm trying to grab my computer door so I can sign in on this.
That's alright.
So I can watch this thing. I think I got it on my TV. I don't know.
I got on the Pat McAfee show right now.
What's it on? ESPN?
ESPN, YouTube. The Pat McAfee show is on YouTube.
Let's see what I got.
Yeah, but the extent of my family continued.
Yeah, we don't want Duck Dynasty. That's not it. So what's up? Have they done anything, or they're just doing all the pre-stuff still?
Pre-stuff.
That's about right.
Right now, the Bears are on the clock. It hasn't even started yet. It starts at 8 p.m.
Nice. Rowan didn't want to get on?
I didn't ask him.
Oh, he would have loved to talk football now.
Yeah, let me get... trying to figure out what's going on with this. It likes to lag every time I let it.
That's no bueno. Trying to sign in. I'm trying to watch a sports break too. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'm still there.
Things that girl.
Alright, let's get back into the Discord.
Certain person that appears when you click share.
You there?
Yep.
Girl.
Well, what happened to my picture? Oh, there we go. I don't know what happened, but
It's them from playing video games or.
How do I make your picture bigger?
50 million people have
You click on me.
Huh?
You click on me.
I did that. That's not letting me. So you're small. I'm sorry. You're small.
Profile picture will turn black.
Oh, see. See if we can't find this.
One day.
All right. See, where is? There it is. I'm gonna see if we can't find this because I don't see it. And of course, my thing doesn't allow me to just do.
Yeah.
Search draft.
In case.
I don't want to miss it. Oh, there it is. All right. What? I gotta sign in? Well, that's dumb. I'll just turn it on the big TV. I was trying to do it on my Xbox TV, but since we want to be difficult. So what you been doing?
Not really. Been working.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
NFL draft.
My shoes. Put him next to the lamp. Next to the light by the door at the laundry room.
All right.
I got Colts up before discount. Colts 45, Cardinals 10, 55.
Ugh. I don't know why this is being so hard to sign in.
670.
Said it's on YouTube.
Yeah, if you go on Pat McAfee show.
We go $40. Let me know if that works.
They have Bill Belichick on and also AJ Hawk.
Which would be 41.
Is it just on regular YouTube?
Yep.
All right.
Pat McAfee show.
I'm going.
All right, I just have to figure out the price with the discount.
I don't even think I have an account for this, so we'll be all right. Let's see. Pat.
What are you doing for the Panthers and Bengals?
There we go, Pat McAfee. Alrighty, which one is it?
You got 15% off right
Oh, with the one with Bill Belichick. All right, cool. It's on. Oh wow, it's loud. Sorry. Who do you think's going first?
They're showing Bears are on clock right now.
Yeah. I'm thinking that they're gonna go with the safe move, but I think it's gonna be a mistake. I think they should take JJ,
Yeah.
but we will find out.
They need to. I'm hoping the guy there named Ty Schmidt. He's a Green Bay Packers guy.
Yeah.
They haven't chose a weapon in a very long time.
But at that position, you've got to have the
Yeah, that's true.
and ultimately allow.
We'll see what they do. I still can't believe they didn't, or that they got rid of Fields.
Right.
But
And we picked
who
them up.
knows? Pittsburgh got the deal on it, so not a bad situation to have Wilson and Fields sitting there.
And we got Patrick Queen as well.
Probably a little bit more ready to play.
We got a
Yeah.
bunch.
Yeah, you do.
Now,
They didn't spend any money. That's pretty good.
Where did Pickett go?
Eagles.
Oh, okay. So he'll sit behind somebody too.
it's a little bit of a it's good to have a veteran quarterback for sure. Always good to have a veteran quarterback in that room.
I mean, I'm not sure why it's got you on the. I don't know what it's doing, but whatever. We'll put her there. Call it good. Oh man, I tell you what, I need Marvin Harrison to go higher than number 4. I don't want him. I do not want him to go to somebody trash. I wish the Colts would have traded up just to get him.
I feel old
Been pretty
seeing AJ on the stage.
Yeah, just a little bit. Got old AJ Hawks sitting up there, got the same haircut. Well, minus the long blonde locks.
Yeah, that's what he had during
Ohio State and Green Bay for a while.
yeah, and Falcons. He was playing for the Falcons a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's never on the Pat McAfee show. He never.
I gotta get my lucky draft item out.
Is that because the DBs are getting better or what? The super numbers are hit or miss. That's what I need to do.
Gotta keep the good juices going. I gotta break them out. I had to put them away today because we're showing the house because we're getting ready to move. But I'll pull them back out for draft night.
That thing looks cool.
Yeah, Super Bowl champs. That's the Super Bowl emblem.
That was before Pat, right?
Huh?
That was before Pat, right? McAfee.
No, this is Dwight. No, this is Dwight Freeney.
I know, but that year was before Pat McAfee, right?
Oh yeah.
No. Yeah.
Wait, did he? Yeah, that was Hunter Smith was their punter that year, and then McAfee came a couple years later.
Oh, they got Eminem on stage.
Yeah, I see that. Gotta turn it up. It's definitely really quiet.
Oh, it's got a big D.
They don't.
It's kind of low volume on it.
Clearly, Detroit's on first.
Detroit, got a little surprise for you. Bringing out a few other surprises for me. So, my baby.
That's pretty dope that he's on there, though.
Oh yeah.
You know, that gets the crowd fired up. Careful, Eminem. Don't beat on your chest too hard. You might have some health problems. You beat on your Twiggy self like that. Oh, Jared Goff there.
Let me see. Oh yeah, Jared Goff.
Dang, he is tall, dude.
Yeah, he's 6'4". Is Hawkins where's Dan?
Calvin Johnson up there. We got the whole crew. What if Johnson right there got up to the mic and was like, "I'm coming back for 1 year to win the Super Bowl"? There's Barry.
Oh, you're ahead of me. He just walked over.
Yeah, I got that good internet, my man.
Oh, ha.
It's just me on here.
It's super cool to see him.
Channing. We're getting there.
Where's Dan Campbell?
He turned it around pretty good. See who they take, I guess. So it's been a while. I haven't seen you do any streams or anything.
Yeah, I kind of burnt myself out.
Yeah, that's fair. I've been doing the TikTok lives, selling sports memorabilia for the last 2 months. So I took like the last day or two. I did some yesterday, but like I took like 4 days off to restock everything, and then got back after it a little bit yesterday. It was pretty good. Got some really dope stuff though. I pulled a Hendon Hooker rookie color blast on the Obsidian pack. It's like a $400, $500 card.
Damn.
So I was pretty stoked about that one. I'm surprised I can't tell if they're booing or not. They usually boo. Oh, here we go.
They do boo because it's Roger. I would boo too at this guy.
Yeah, right.
I don't like
Now open. Now they're on the clock. Or should be. I don't see the timer yet. Yep, there we go.
Let's go.
And we are on the clock.
They're officially #1 overall in the Putman draft era, which is 19.
First time making number overall pick in common draft era. Traded QB Justin Fields to Pittsburgh Steelers. Re-signed cornerback Jalen Johnson for 4 years with $54.4 million guaranteed. Added running back DeAndre Swift, center Coleman Shelton, tight end Gerald Everett,
Story build it and say
safety
this is what
Kevin
the city's about. It has worked out perfectly here in Detroit.
safety
Chicago now.
Jonathan.
I'm not gonna lie. I just hope that
Defense kind of caught up.
They actually forgot to add Keenan Allen on there in the list of signings.
oh yeah.
So what's the
Yeah.
that they got the #1 overall pick? They did that last year.
Yep.
This time it's Carolina. They're in a good spot. AJ, obviously Green Bay Packer legend. Chicago Bears have a chance to get real good with picks 1 and 9 here. Yeah, I think we can get that.
I wonder if they trade that. I don't know. I'm still just curious about where JJ and Marvin end up.
Yeah. I honestly can't wait to see. I hope they both go.
I think Williams goes first, and then JJ second. Or no, I saw so I obviously they got so many different draft boards going around. It's hard to keep track of them all. But I saw one where Williams went 1st, and then was it Drake May at 2 or 3, and then JJ was like 4 or 5, and then it was Harrison going 5 and 6. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if that. I'd be surprised if Harrison Jr. goes any lower than 4.
Yeah.
You know, you got no traders. You
What
got
was I gonna say?
Yeah, you can straight up in the
I
draft.
forgot what I was gonna say. Just went out of my mind.
I hate when that happens. That's a sign of age right there.
Yeah. My brother Justin just recently had his child.
Oh, congratulations. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna check something real fast. I still can hear you. I think.
You ever get nailed down before the
Well, you're ugly anyways.
process? It could come in a lot of different forms. But if you're trying to move up, especially in the later rounds, like this 3rd, 4th round, then you're just chopping up the
On
line.
the clock.
It's okay. Well, you know, keep up. We'll give you, a 4th, 2 4ths for your 3rd. Yeah. All right, AJ, you're picking 1 ahead of Buck. Hey, we're gonna give you 2 4ths for a 3rd. Well, you take it, you're out. You don't take it.
Sorry, just working out. I'm selling. Had a card I was selling to some guy offered me on Jalen Hurts gem at 10 I have. So
How quickly do you know?
I was trying to get him to bite on the. I have a Patrick Mahomes rookie gem 9 that he was interested in, but then he was like, if it was a 10, I'd take it. It's like there's really no difference between a 9 and a 10.
No.
There really isn't. You look at the cards side by side, you're never gonna know.
No.
But apparently the new thing is if it's not a 10, it's basically junk.
You want to see what I recently bought?
You get.
Maybe there's 2.
Would you get it?
A little bit. You get one of them. Is it worth
My
it to get
Xbox.
your picks? You look at teams like Miami last
You
year.
got a new Xbox? Oh, nice. Is that fancy? Yeah, I haven't even seen you on Xbox, although I haven't been on that much either, so
No.
can't really say much. I was gonna get on tonight. I've been James got me into DAYYYY.
Yeah, my
It's like a
brother's
zombie.
playing it.
Yeah, it's actually really fun. So, I had fun playing it. Waiting for this dude to go back live. I want to see if I got something.
Decision to do that. He was like a pillar for their culture, I think is what they wanted. So now, Caleb Williams is walking into a place with weapons, with a defense, with an offensive line, tough division.
I need him to get online so that way I can. I'm trying to watch 2 things at once. I'm trying to watch this break. I got the Texans in it, so I'm hoping I hit me a good CJ to add to my card pull box.
Yeah.
Against better level of
I'm
competition.
sending stuff to my
There's
parents.
no cakewalk in the NFL. I don't care what position you play or how good you are. There's other guys there.
So who's all watching this one? Or are you just streaming it later?
I'm streaming it right now.
Oh, nice. All good. I figured that's why I've been on my best behaviors.
Next year's draft, no one, picking up 4 or 5.
Yeah, because remember,
Man, how long do they have on the clock? 15 minutes?
I think so.
I mean, if you're gonna make a pick, why not just you already know who you're gonna take at this point.
Yeah.
there are 3 teams that have 11 picks in the entirety of the draft. Chicago Bears have the lowest with 4, which was mentioned earlier. You're talking about the 9 position. A lot of people are saying Roma Doomsday potentially is going to fall to 9, and they're going to partner Caleb and Rome together. That's a little bit ridiculous to kind of give that projection, but you can bundle that.
Come on, let's get the first pick off the board. I hate that they drag it out. I think they have like a contract, like, hey, if you're the first pick, you got to eat up as much of the clock as you can.
Coming off a career, got Cole Commander, good tight end, Keenan, decent run. Get Keenan Allen, obviously, who's one of the best move the sticks type of receiver in the NFL. I think they are set up for success. Right? You mentioned
Hey,
Sweat.
was he a former Colt?
In the league, but that's it.
Who?
Jay Jenkins.
Yeah,
Beller.
5 straight weeks. Picks off.
Yep.
No, I don't think so. Not that I remember.
What up, man? How you doing, man?
Defense is what's going to carry them this upcoming year. You scared as a Packers guy? Hey, Joe,
We
you
got
got You turned your thing off. Turn your mic off.
Pick
Jack.
is in.
Mic off.
Yeah, I think the division as a whole is getting much better. I mean, I think in the NFC North how good they are. But no.
AJ may have got new teeth.
Like the youngest roster in the NFL.
Looks like AJ got new teeth.
Yeah, I think the better.
Nah, he got that money. He just get him cleaned real good.
Yeah.
So I do believe
Clean up
He
his
played for what, 13 years?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, the pick is in.
Is that a dog?
Fix his teeth, but doesn't fix his fingers.
Tonight, we're gonna hear that. We're gonna hear that at 12:30, 12:45 a.m. We even have like a trade in formation wide little. Oh.
They got that trade is in noise.
Wow.
You know,
That's pretty funny.
first thing to lead you to a memory, you know. That they smell. Yeah.
Boston Corner.
So the ears are the next.
Ty Schmidt, used to right next to Boston Corner, is playing as Mad Mel Kiper.
Jumping on board this kick of the year. And shout to Chicago, not taking the entire 10 minutes, you know. I think there was about 5 minutes left.
All right, here we go.
So let's see what they get.
Yeah, that's gonna be Williams. I'd be surprised.
Me too. If they pick JJ or Marvin, which will probably not happen, but if you can't predict it. It's a draft.
Caleb Williams.
Congratulations to Caleb Williams.
Yeah, you're ahead of me, doo-doo head.
Sorry. Can't help it. It's just happening. I'll slow down. I'll wait for reactions.
Yeah, slow down.
Day gets drafted. It's all bullshit. You know, we saw him at his pro day, wrestling around. Teammates, you know, they seem to love him, but this kid has.
I just can't believe he got drafted #1. I really can't. I don't think he's that good.
Chicago,
Especially with how he played with USC. Once he started struggling mid-season last year, I feel like he just kind of quit on the team and was more worried about draft stock at that point.
He's a crybaby.
Yeah, he is. Not a fan. I don't know how you do so poorly your final season in college and get drafted #1 overall.
Yeah.
And not to mention, you think about all the good teams that USC played, they got trounced by. They almost got beat by Colorado.
That's crazy.
Primetime almost beat them. So.
Well, it's good for the Bears. They needed a quarterback anyway. It's good for the Bears.
I mean, Fields was not a bad option. You could have got a receiver. You could have got offensive lineman in the draft. But here we go. We're going to show some replays of his college career.
Yeah,
but you watch these replays and look, they're showing UCLA, not a good team.
No.
But we're showing, plays from that. I think most quarterbacks make these plays.
I didn't get to see Caleb Williams play at all.
I watched a few of his games.
You need those. Okay, so here
the only quarterback I watched during the playoffs was Florida State.
Oh yeah.
But then he just flips it over to the right side.
And don't get me wrong, I was also watching Texas and Ohio State, and I wasn't a big fan of Ohio State.
Yeah, but look at that pick, man. I don't know. He just
zone zone. He looks to his right.
Does not jingle the fancy. Kind of glad the Colts didn't trade up for that.
Man, you would have been mad, wouldn't you?
That's when he's at his best. Here's a missed opportunity. There's the in cut down there at the bottom. He's not under pressure, and he just pulls it down.
See what he does, yeah. See, and against UCLA, it's not even against a playoff team. I don't know. They folded 2 years in a row. His great games were all against trash teams. The unfortunate part too was that he had a defense that was absolutely trash. It had holes. It was a sifter.
Yeah.
You could get anything through that thing.
That was a good pass.
Yeah, I mean he makes plays, but I said, show me where he's different than any other late first round quarterback.
Can't do it.
You know, I don't see it.
Get
Yeah,
that. Here, 3rd and 10.
we need
It's the
to,
outcome. Excellent timing. Good
it's
third
looking
down.
like
Lunch and eat.
Washington is on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
He's
Yep.
out to the back.
I mean, we look back a year ago, Carolina did the exact same thing, passed up on arguably the best quarterback in the last couple drafts, or, you know, at least the last couple drafts in the first round. And CJ Stroud goes to the Texans,
Are you
kills
seeing
it.
this, what they're talking about the Washington on down here? They're saying they added QB Marcus Mariota, Austin Eckler,
Touchdown.
Wagner. You got
Zach
Wagner on there.
Ertz, Bobby Wagner. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, they're building, which is good, but
They need to bring back Washington Redskins. That's the team I miss.
they've been sued. They've been sued, from what I heard, to change it back.
NFL is too.
All over.
Washington
new-
and NFL is part of it.
You do too much early, you fall behind, your friends are behind. This makes it a tough day. Whether it's in college football,
Only they fired, or they got Dan Quinn as the head coach.
I really want to
Kingsbury.
see if Washington can do something to shock the world.
I mean, really the only notable people they got on their roster right now is that like what's on the screen, what they picked up. Really, is just Austin Eckler. You know, there's really nothing special.
No.
Bobby Wagner's old.
Yeah.
Some of the other dudes. I mean, I don't know. I check the Pro Bowl rosters once a year, but it doesn't look like any really big Pro Bowl people.
45 yards, behind the line, scrimmage, and then trying to throw it.
And then you're gonna have Marcus Mariota, and behind Caleb Williams. It's probably not where I'd want to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mariota really never did anything.
You ready to get your booty beat up when you get here in Ohio?
I think Bill said
What?
No, you ready to get your butt beat up when you get to Ohio?
For what?
I don't know.
your milk scene
I'm gonna be living my dream, man. I get to work at Ohio State.
Yeah, but still, you get your butt beat up.
in
I told Aunt Tiff. I'm like, she told me, she's like, yeah, Jordan's moving back here. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. So he's gonna get his butt kicked.
A guy who's ready to lead a
Yeah, okay. Let me see.
messing
I
around.
wouldn't hold your
Take
breath.
is in, ladies and gentlemen. Do not say anything.
Walked in. He's not going to do a clean fade for his pro day. He doesn't care about how he looks. He cares how he plays ball.
Boston Connor's hair. I hate the top of it.
I don't even know who is that.
Boston Connor is the guy with the mullet.
I know he's got the mullet, but I'm trying to figure out why he has saran wrap on his chest.
Something to do with the Pat McAfee show.
Okay. So I must have missed something.
Yeah, it started out.
We think the old Commando's gonna take?
I would say.
He has to be special.
I would say offensive tackle.
I think he's done that.
one of the special things about Pat.
Who's their QB?
He sent without
They said Marcus Mariota they added, so I would say Marcus Mariota. That's their QB. Well, they had a guy from LSU come, and they weren't really happy with that.
First pick is in. Everybody assumes it's Big Daniels.
No, Jaden Daniels maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Throw it back. Down to the Commanders. Then there was discussion with some offense
Wow.
because
Jaden Daniels, QB.
Yeah. Over JJ.
That's crazy.
The only thing I would say is JJ had that slump, late last season where he had won a couple games where he didn't have stellar performances before the playoffs.
What team? Don't they have like where they always say what teams that they're pretty much going to pick them?
Yeah, I don't have one pulled up right now. I can pull it.
Yeah, can you tell me what that one is? Because I wouldn't be surprised if Cowboys were in that one.
Opportunity to be an outstanding
Because I would get rid of Dak.
He had a lot of great players.
They're not gonna get rid of Dak Prescott.
No.
Plus,
Yeah.
ready for thunder or artillery?
No.
but he's capable of doing that.
He's trying to get artillery.
Yeah, I don't say
No,
3 elbows would just kind of cause your concern. You know, my favorite
the NFL draft.
holy Hunter
The if they got one
yelling at guys.
mock draft. There we go.
And Dick Daniels.
I tell you what, I don't want all your cookies. It was the Girl Scouts. Let's see, where is it?
I would take the Washington. If his elbow doesn't explode, then next
Okay, this.
This is what the Washington man
Pull,
did for Jaden Daniels and what it could look
pull
like.
this one.
6 big break. With Jaden Daniels, quarterback out of LSU. 6.
So far, right.
Where's Jaden Daniels from?
Next
LSU,
one.
is
So
this the
Pate,
one?
the Pats are up next, and they're projected to take Drake May, and then the Cardinals follow in 4, taking Marvin Harrison Jr.
You know,
Cardinals.
this is an example down here.
Yeah.
It's just his
Okay.
neighbors at the bottom. He's
Who
got
did you say is taking JJ?
Jaden just doesn't
Huh?
fall
Who did you
out
say is
there.
taking JJ?
JJ, they're projecting him not to go till 7 to the Vikings,
Wow.
which would make sense because they did just move
Again, another
Kirk down to Atlanta. They got 6 going for the Giants, Malik Neighbors. So that
Well,
might be
this is the quick QB I just said about that they had.
with pros.
They didn't like this guy at first, so clearly they got him.
Pull the ball.
I'm surprised Penix, he slid all the way down. I think he's better than Williams.
Yeah.
And obviously made it further in the playoff, but they got him going 13 at the Raiders,
We talked about
Patriots
which would make
lost.
sense.
Patriots
gotta make
lost.
so.
Mac Jones, Matthew Slater, Ezekiel
He didn't
Elliott.
lose. He didn't lose, my man.
They lost.
I think they won moving him.
Yeah, but they lost Ezekiel Elliott as well. Trent Brown. Zeki. Where did Ezekiel go to?
This is not up for his commander.
Say what?
Where did Ezekiel go?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know if anybody's signed him. He's kind of washed up.
that is
Dallas
true.
kinda, yeah, well, they could get out of him and then send him on his way.
Because he was
And then-
part of the 2015 Ohio State NCAA championships.
Yep.
That was when Ohio State was good.
on the backside.
Yeah.
Lucky you didn't get it picked off by
See.
the corner.
Who did the?
Again, the kid really has a lot.
No, they.
Designed to running.
Oh, they lost Gesicki too.
Mm-hmm.
They picked up Brissett. I guess that's not the worst backup for you. Probably better than Jones.
You know, with
They got Brissett.
Honestly, I would have just kept Jones, and especially because they didn't really get anything to move him. Just keep him. That way, you've got somebody who knows your system.
he almost caught him there.
For you're gonna, at least according to the board, you're bringing in a quarterback. So I don't know if I would take Drake May this high, but again, I'm not an expert. But again, another quarterback that had a pretty good year. But what is it? NC State, who he played for?
So just really should be at the top of the screen where the 3-on-3 is. Neighbors is going to come open on this, but Jaden's working with his outnumbered down here, and
My mom's good. My mom's a really good friend, Rebecca. She has literally
There's going to be some great. Then there's going to be
2
some
stacks in both of her hands of photos of my mom and dad when I was a baby in their wedding.
Nice.
I'm like, dang, were you spying on my family?
Yeah, maybe.
Who have been in their draft room, their war room, making decisions for 22.
See, I'm kind of curious if they go Drake May here. I feel like they have to.
Yeah.
Usually once the top 5 are gone, then it starts to get interesting.
Right.
I just want to know where you think the first trade up is
On the
going to
clock, Patriots. Pat said they're on the clock.
be. Yeah. Oh, wow. They already put the pick up. Didn't even say anything.
Be selected by the Patriots for the 3rd overall pick. There was some chatter, Connor, that maybe they would trade out of there. Yeah, they could get some more picks to continue to build on.
How come they didn't have them announce it?
The future of Drake
They don't do that for every pick anymore?
I don't know. Who did they pick?
Read the bottom of your screen.
Drake May.
first came out. But
Yeah.
the guy had
He didn't walk out there. That's that.
dream for 24 years. He's the greatest coach in the game of all time. All he's had is hanging around.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't announce it like they normally do. Oh no, well no, yeah, they got him up on the stage.
He's a big person.
Yeah, he's walk. You can see in the screen in the background. He's walking up to the. They just didn't announce it like they normally do.
Yeah.
Honestly, they were probably talking and forgot to pan over.
Who did he play
Well,
for?
we'll see if they get another bust at quarterback.
Drake May, quarterback.
I heard every single
North
part.
Carolina. Okay, not bad.
And right away, he can win you the Super Bowl.
6'4".
Yeah.
Tom Brady height.
I just can't believe JJ's still there. I think you get a better shot with JJ than you do Drake May, but we'll see.
I hope JJ never becomes a Joe Burrow.
Nah, I don't think it'll be a Joe Burrow.
No. Starts off good, now he's bad. He's still not bad. He's still not
Is it
bad.
gonna hurt?
Yeah.
He got hurt season 1, had like 2-3 good seasons, and then
He's with a
last year
horrible
just
team.
played like garbage.
He's with a horrible team.
John Fallon.
Yeah.
Been doing that for quite a while.
You're
What
a
if we
Bengals
saw?
fan too, aren't you?
What if we saw? No, I'm not. I'm a Colts fan.
Browns fan?
Nope.
Special player.
I mean,
They're in the top
I know
5.
you're a Colts fan, but I know like what was your second favorite team?
My second favorite team probably would have to be. It'd be a toss-up between Browns and Broncos.
You probably already know mine.
Good kid. Good size.
I know it's the Steelers, the Squealers.
Yeah, first.
Played very much.
Green Bay.
Nope.
And,
Colts.
some plays like
Okay, well, fair
My
enough.
grandma's
Fair
calling me.
enough.
Hold on.
all right on the money. And so
You better answer Gmail.
you know, this is one where he just doesn't really finish the play. You know, he's got double coverage here on the slot receiver. He's got guys open inside and outside of
Oof.
and just throws them some.
Y'all see some of these highlights.
Again,
Oof.
he's going to need some work in reading defenses, reading coverages.
Defensive reps.
That's quick to come off the receiver. He frees it right there, Foxy. Just back a little bit.
And this dude just went number 3, and all they're doing is showing negative replays.
Just a little bit right there. It's open as they're going to get in the NFL, but this like they're not going to get open for like 8 yards in the NFL. So just he does delivers in there. He's touched it, and he's going to have to hang in there a little bit longer, I think, and find those receivers. It's a really good throw here he makes. This is the impact
Arizona
here.
is on the clock right now, folks.
That's nice.
Here we go. Hang on, let me go get it.
Don't say shit.
Here's another one where he's just stay in the pocket. He doesn't
We'll put it on.
stay in the
We'll
pocket.
put it on just for this.
Take a breathe.
And I'm getting it signed
Early, then he throws the ball late.
when I get up there.
Almost gets it. Transition college quarterback to a quarterback here. He just needs some time.
Waiting for old Marvin. Get that name called. I wish it was going to the Colts. But
That's an ugly red.
I'll live. Huh?
That's an ugly red.
You better check yourself.
I'm joking. I love Ohio State.
Hey, you better be careful over there.
I'm turning into the blue and yellow.
Uh-huh.
I'm joking.
I got the jersey and the t-shirt one too. So I have both. And then I'm going to take this one to some of the games. So that way if they have because most of the players usually come to some of the games throughout the season, especially if they go to playoffs or championships, stuff like that. So I'm going to take it to games to get a on jersey auto. I think that'll be pretty dope. And this break still isn't filled.
Yeah. Honestly, I watched more of Texas last season than Ohio State.
The Texans.
Texas
Oh,
Longhorns
the Longhorns.
because of Quinn Ewers.
The Longo Bongos. And Arch Manning. Can't
Yeah,
forget about him.
They just did the scrimmage games like what Ohio State did. Arch
Oh,
Manning,
yeah.
Arch Manning threw a deep ball, dude.
He
Right
was
on
throwing
point.
giants the whole time. He was
Yeah.
throwing deep or good ones the whole time.
Yeah, dude. I'm honestly, I can't wait till Ohio State and Texas, dude. Honestly, I think Ohio State's is in a good place right now, and
Yeah,
Texas.
I hope we get it this year.
But for NFL, I am ready for the Steelers. I think we're okay. I feel good about Russell. I feel good about Russell.
I don't know about this year.
I don't know about your
Denver
Colts.
did-
I don't know
Denver
about your
did too.
Colts. I don't know about your Colts.
Hey, I still am not sure about AR, but
That
everybody
team-
seems to think he's going to be good.
That
so.
team's gonna go in debt.
He's now going to the Arizona
Oh,
Cardinals.
there he is.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the first wide receiver.
Yep.
kicking off the board.
Going to Kyler Murray and the Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison, good job. Where to wish he went for the Colts, like his daddy.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
But at least he's at a team though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, there's Cam Hayward in the back.
Hey, AJ, you watched this Ohio State, the World Day.
Cam was happy, former Buckeye.
Yeah.
And he's saying that this is his last season too.
Ooh.
Cam Hayward.
Oh, yeah.
Woody Hayes Athletic Center there, catching balls from the judge machines by himself every single night.
Look at his fingers.
Huge.
No, look at his fingers. His ring
What's wrong
finger
with
is
his fingers?
pinky. You see his ring
Yeah.
finger is pinky.
Most of the football players are like that. All them broken fingers.
Yeah, you see, mine pinky's kind of like his.
From one red to another. Now the debate is, even though I'm not a Cardinals fan, do I snag up a Marvin Harrison Jr. Cardinals jersey?
Yeah, because it'll get the black and red ones because it'll look like a Ohio State one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
For the Indianapolis Colts, I was hoping that Jim Irsay.
Did you see
would
the
walk-
Houston Texans new uniforms?
We're moving to 4, and we're getting Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's what I wanted.
The number 1 receiver off the board. Then there was some.
He just said it, too. Pat McAfee just said it. He wished Irsay had walked in there and said, we'll move to 4 to take him. I wish they would have.
Did you see the Houston Texans new uniforms?
Yeah. They have
They're
two helmets.
sick.
Two brand new helmets, too.
They're sick.
They look sick.
The red. I told my buddy Matthew the red helmet with the red visor or black visor. Ooh, Oakley smoke, bro.
Oh no, Cincy.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how Texans are kind of sneaking up there in my top like 3 favorite teams right now because
Yeah,
they're
Arizona is my
They're
third
killing
favorite
them.
because when I was a little kid playing Madden 07, that's the team I always played as, in the Steelers as well.
yeah. So I never played with anybody but the Colts up until recently. Well, the Browns and the Colts.
Yeah,
I used to have to play a lot as the Browns.
yeah. It goes.
My brother always
Steelers-
played as Green Bay.
Yeah. It goes Steelers, Colts, Cardinals, Green Bay.
It's on the dunks machine in the morning and night because Marv's like, hey.
I like Green
it's
Bay because of AJ. And then,
Yeah.
a part of it.
and then
That's
my
fair.
fifth favorite is
What about Brett Favre? Old Brett Favre was there now. Don't
I
forget
don't
about
like
that.
Brett Favre.
What?
I'm not a big fan of Brett Favre.
Oh man.
And my
Lose-
fifth favorite team is the Vikings.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Checks big
Yeah.
on the 6'3", 209-pounder out of Ohio State.
You
Oh,
know,
here we go.
my
Let's show
favorite
his
re-
highlights.
my favorite wrestler used to be a Minnesota Viking.
Here's a good opportunity for him.
Oh,
You can see
Brock
us
Lesnar.
just run after the
Yeah.
where he can, get some space to
Look
go.
at
He beats the, the corner he's got
that.
outside
Hey, we're watching
leverage.
college football, folks.
Good hands. It has obviously a big
Yes, we are.
fights and make these contested
There it is. Look at that.
like he does here against King. Good corner there
He's-
from Penn State. But again, coming inside, he runs this in cut here and just.
I'll say
you know,
this: it's looking like he's watching his father again.
ball. Really good concert.
Oh yeah.
Big-
Yeah, but
I mean, you run the-
his dad was a beast.
Yeah.
I'm sure he worked countless reps with him growing up.
Yeah, he has two sons, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
And, that creates some room there.
The only thing I think they're gonna have a problem with Harrison is he is very you know, very soft sometimes on, you know, blocking and stuff like that.
For a big
Yeah.
guy, instead of 6'3",
Once in a while he'll do it, but
bend,
sometimes he won't.
snaps out of it here. Not throwing the ball.
Who was our running back last year?
For us, we had like 2 or 3 people that were kind of going all year, but Henderson was one of them. He's back this year, so.
Yeah, I was about to say if he was back or drafted.
Yeah, he got hurt, and so I think that's why he didn't go to the draft.
He's pretty good.
Doesn't really finish the play. I think he's got to, you know, you got to compete every play in this league. You can't have those plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to show that one. That was the one that irritated me the most. That and the one on the last drive where he just gave up on the play. Like, could have got to it, just gave up on it.
Right behind a piece of glass at the car dealership, and that's Marvin Harrison Jr.
Los Angeles Chargers are on the clock.
Yeah, I think this is where I think we're getting close to our first trade up.
Ooh, they just signed J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, we'll see how. I think that'll, you know, I think they obviously had to fill the gap with Eckler, but J.K.'s been hurt so much the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about the Ravens right now.
Yeah, they weren't super spectacular, but
situation for him. I think it's a good situation for Kyler. He's polished.
I think Marvin Harrison will be
jerseys.
good for Kyler.
Those were pretty sexy jerseys.
Which ones?
The gray ones.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't trade. He makes the easy pick, is what everybody who's played with Marvin Harrison Jr. said. CJ Stroud came out and said, let's not make this more difficult. let's not. He didn't run for you. Front combine. Nope. He ain't the shit at the pro day for you, Matt Bell. What are your thoughts on Marvin Harrison
Dang,
Jr.?
Pat is already having silver hair.
Here's my question though. Do you think Marvin would have gone higher if he'd participated in combine?
Yes.
To be his queen. So that kind of gave me
So I don't know.
But the one thing that got Marvin down was that play with the block.
Yeah, but you don't think most of it is? I think he kind of knew his spot was kind of solidified anyways, just because the other 3 teams in front of him absolutely had to have a quarterback.
Yeah.
And couldn't risk passing on him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
You know, because like if you're not worried too much,
but all
if
those
you know you're
scouts
not going to
too.
be, yeah, I mean, if you know you're not going to be 1 or 2, you know, I think you kind of say, I don't need the draft. I think they've seen the body of work and are willing to take the pick on me.
The 5th overall pick.
What is this? He's got a cowboy hat and a burger. It's like Ron Burgundy.
Oh, it's Tone Diggs, Steelers fan.
receiver, tackle, cornerback, center, and guard, the offensive line there. So when you go and look at it, the top tackle here, Joe Alt. But the thing that's been going on since last night, DJ Daniel Jeremiah.
So Brock Bowers is up there.
Wow.
To the Chargers, who was the right tackle for Alabama. So that was interesting. There was some line movement on that. So if they go there, that'd
See
be
who else they got on there.
Jason Latham isn't the top offensive lineman.
Donnie Mitchell.
Wide receiver, the top wide receiver.
Malik Neighbors. I guarantee he goes here in the next pick or 2.
So they do.
Herbie could use another wide
J.J.
receiver.
McCarthy. He's 6'1.5".
Good work down in your
That's pretty
dojo, pal.
sad for a quarterback.
Oh, the pick's in. It's showing there in the background. It says the pick is in.
Oh. Whoa. Los Angeles Chargers, Jim Harbaugh, whatever you
Nice.
physical football.
Oh,
That's
wow.
right. Is that state?
Yep. Offensive tackle off the
Joe
board.
Alt,
Yep.
offensive tackle for the Los Angeles Chargers, folks. What pick was this?
And win in the trenches. No
I think that's a good pick for him. That'll excite Herbert. Now the question is, who do they go after? Because I don't think they have another first-round pick.
All right.
See, that'd be a move where you would, like, I would think you want trade bait you know, why wouldn't you have held on to an Austin Eckler or a Keenan Allen till the draft and then got another pick in the top 20 to take a good receiver
Right.
at a minimum, you know, because like who's their running back right now, you know?
Right. Well, now it's J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, but you definitely need a receiver because now,
True.
realistically, who do they have? Quentin Johnston?
Yeah. They
He's
just lost
there.
Keenan Allen.
Harbaugh's team ran the ball 30.
Trying to think who else they have.
Harbaugh was just, they're 100% okay being a ground and pound squad. Beefing up
Well,
the
there's
offensive
also-
line.
Now what's that dude's name from Notre Dame? The quarterback, Sam something, right?
So
Sam,
chance that they will
good
come back and get a
question.
receiver off the second
Sam.
round at that position.
But I wonder where he is. I didn't see him anywhere on the top draft board, but I thought he played pretty good.
he was on there somewhere. I
In any
think
case,
he can't be above JJ.
No,
No.
not unless some craziness ensues here in the next.
New York Giants
30,
are on the
40
clock
minutes.
right now, folks. They
this guy's ready to go. I think he'll be able to.
Man, Daniel Jones. What are they going to do? They going to keep Danny Dimes or they going to QB?
they're gonna go with the QB.
You got Saquon Barkley gone, McKinney's gone, Paris Campbell's gone. Who's the other dude? Tyrod Taylor, not a big loss.
Hands on these guys.
But
They traded for Brian Burns, extending him for 5 years, $85 million guaranteed, and added Singletary.
oh yeah, I didn't see that part. That's not a bad
Ryan.
deal.
Guard Aaron Stiney.
He does a nice job.
Wasn't Singletary the Bills last year?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He's an okay running back. He's all right.
Yeah, I just wonder if they're going to get another quarterback or they're going to give Danny Dimes one more year.
Series matchup against
What if JJ goes right here?
In and out, the running back can get through that D gap area. That's good.
That'd be pretty funny.
Bill Belichick is a good selection for this show because his breakdowns are pretty good. I like him a lot.
I'd say he hasn't blocked a lot of games.
Hated him as a coach.
on the schedule.
Oh, it's not retained. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's just.
You know, I liked him as a coach and as a TV guy, but the person,
he's very dry.
the person who I hated was Tom Brady, and I like him a lot now.
Some balance things that he could work on.
Yeah, not a Tom Brady fan at all.
When he went to Buccaneers, I started liking him since they won a Super Bowl with him. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
he's not cheating. He's actually really good. So I'm like, I like him.
I like having Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the cheating aside, he was going to win those Super Bowls.
Yeah, he's a good player. But I hated where he came from.
Up here, like,
Oh, yeah, 100%.
First one. There's a little matter about Latham out of Alabama potentially.
But hey, I don't know how many. I know AJ has one. Cam Hayward has to have one Super Bowl ring.
All of a sudden today he jumped up the board, but
I don't know. I don't know if he does.
Justin Herbert become a guy where it's like, hey, he's going to make those receivers around him as much as having that.
I guess we'll see.
Similar to with Brady, where
I'm going to run to the bathroom real fast.
Okay.
A year guy. Is Herbert at that level, and is there something that takes a guy to that level as well? I think we all know the better you can run the ball, the more you can stay at a long yardage, the more you can play from ahead. It's like you have to do all the things you're talking about. So I'm sure Coach Harbaugh is, he's a big believer of that. He always has been, and try to keep the quarterback from having to be in a lot of difficult situations. Playing in third and long. I mean, those are for any quarterback. So, pretty clearly he wants.
All right, did I miss anything? Doesn't look like it.
Protect the game.
Bill's still talking.
Oh, it says the pick's in. Did they announce it yet or no?
Harbaugh might have
Doesn't look like it.
when it comes to battling situations.
I appreciate them making a quick pick. It's
Yeah.
15 minutes. It's too long. It should be like in Madden. You have 2 minutes to pick. Hope you did your homework. Oh, here we go. There's neighbor. Or my bad.
Late neighbors. Oh, nice.
They appear to be.
That's a good pick. So there's that
LSU.
wide receiver they needed back.
All right, now if they keep Daniel Jones, then Daniel Jones actually has a weapon.
I know you like the
Yep.
I do.
top off. Do you think he's going to be a great addition day one for Daniel Jones?
There's so much to like about Neighbor.
I guess that means you not worry about old Danny Dimes.
No.
Number one. wants the ball. He wants to be aggressive with the ball. He's a smart player, and he can do a lot of things. He can play inside. He can play outside. He's very, very tough to cover. And I think
they're getting excited. You can hear them in the background.
Well, you know, they can trade or trade offers and all that.
I'm surprised we still haven't. What are we? 7 picks in? No, 5.
Because we started with
Fireworks, fella. When's that?
Detroit. No, not Detroit. Who was
Bears.
Bear. No.
Yeah, it was the Bears. They took Williams first.
Yeah,
Then it
yeah.
went Commanders. They took was it Jaden Daniels?
Yeah. And then he went to Cardinals.
Daniel Jones, I think 40.
Marvin Harris. Well, that was 4. That was pick 4. Who was
Patriots.
3? Patriots. Yeah, Drake May, Marvin Harrison Jr.
The Titans are
So
on
we're
the
on
clock.
this one. That was 6. 6 or 7. So JJ's still sitting there. So everything's playing out so far.
Tennessee
Right
Titans are on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, look at all the stuff they gotta get. Look at that.
Hire former Bengals OC, offensive coordinator Brian Callahan as a new head coach. Signed wide receiver Calvin Ridley to 4 years with $50 million guaranteed. Added cornerback Eljarius Sneed, running back Tony Pollard, center Lloyd Cushenberry, linebacker Kenneth Murray, cornerback
Dan Jones goes out and plays like he did
Gobi
last and the year before that.
They have lost Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, Aaron Brewer,
The only thing I'm
Nico
saying is
Altari,
you don't have to wait for papers to get open for very long. You don't need a lot of protection with him. This kid's got separation, and he's done it against
Yeah, they got a lot of gaps now. Be
Yeah.
interesting to see who this. Oh, this wouldn't be a bad deal with Ridley to bring in a quarterback.
Don't want to talk about the Tennessee Titans' record against the Colts, you know. Really bad.
Yeah.
How are you, boss?
When Pat McAfee did the 2019 draft, he said, I'm not going to talk about the Tennessee Titans' record against the Indianapolis Colts. All I remember is that we didn't.
Oh, yeah.
He said, I remember we didn't punt much when we played against them.
Yeah.
That's all. And he's like, you might not know me as I begin to start with this draft.
It's just like to get to this number 2 overall
The
pick.
best punter has to be Pat.
What's the process?
There was no one else like him.
Hands down.
Yeah, I learned this.
Especially with a personality.
Just being
Yeah.
processed.
The only person that got me into the Colts was Peyton Manning
You know, we wanted to get through
and
everything.
Pat.
Yep. That's fair.
But we knew this one for a long time.
And plus, I want to pick my own favorite team because Brent's brother got me into Steelers.
That because that is,
So I was like, I
that
want to pick my own favorite team, so I picked the
You
Colts.
saw the reaction by everybody. Then Bill came on the next day and was like, we used to do 12 guys at one time. I mean, this is standard operating procedure. Why did you choose the Top Golf thing, and what did you learn from that about Jaden?
Yeah, I think we started doing that when I was.
Yeah, they got a lot they got to get. And they added some stuff, but
Getting everybody together.
be interesting to see who they take.
We've seen how they
We're going to see if I can get
do,
mine
I think
to
it gets more magnified when you have quarterback. It's something I
get to
found
where I
out
can
there.
get it matched.
It was overwhelmingly positive in terms of all of our feedback from everybody, and
Got it.
we got a lot of everybody. And so
What'd you got?
Jaden with everybody.
I made it to where I can match yours.
Oh, nice.
It was really successful.
Okay, well, we love talking about it. You gave us like an hour and a half worth of shit.
Oh, yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and we appreciate it a lot. And then we hear Drake talk about it, JJ talk about it. It's fantastic. Mac Metal has a question for you, Adam. You better hope you pass this grading system.
Yeah, Adam fucking
Can't tell.
pick and probably finding your franchise
Oh,
quarterback.
they haven't picked it yet. I thought I saw something on the screen in the background that said that they made the pick was in. I was like, oh, who we got? But not yet.
People speculating, hey, maybe this guy was going to play in Washington. But then he did a podcast, you know, a couple days ago and basically said, hey, listen, whoever picks me, I'm going to be happy to go there. Is there ever any concern that, hey, maybe this guy doesn't want to come to Washington and we need to make sure that this guy's going to be comfortable here as the potential face of our franchise?
I can't even take it seriously. Kid, I love it. I love it though. So his agent's Ron Butler. He's a great agent.
Half this commentary is what makes this worth watching.
Yeah.
feels great about it. Ron feels great about it. We can't wait to get started.
Adam, congratulations on your first draft. Bill, I think wanted to say congrats as well.
Yeah. Hey, congrats to everybody came on, man. I'm so happy to see you, Coach. Thanks for everything you've done for me. It's an honor being on here with you.
Yeah, well, likewise, you had a lot to do with our success when I was with the Patriots. We had a lot of great wins, a lot of great teams you helped build. Hey, so going forward, would you think about moving back up into the first round if the guy falls to you that you like, or kind of sitting there until waiting to reset the board and go next year?
It's a journalist.
Next week.
Yeah, no, hard-hitting questions, Bill. I didn't know I was getting that. Yeah, Bill, you know how, just like you guys did it, you move up, you move down, whatever you think's the best thing for your team. So we're prepared to do that. I was lucky to walk into a situation where we had 6.
Oh man, they take
I'm
it
ready
forever
to
on the
see
pick.
that. I'm ready to see that W turn into the Redskin.
Yeah,
I can't stand a W.
it's just like the Guardians.
We're in a great
Damn it.
spot.
It's weird.
We'll be ready to go. So I might, got to go back in the draft and start making some calls.
Hey, Adam,
All right.
we appreciate the hell out of you, and good luck out there. Congrats on your quarterback in the future, pal.
Yeah, thanks. We're fired up. We couldn't be happier. Thanks for having me on. It's nice to meet you, Pat and Bill. Great team. Yeah, good luck with everything. I'm sure we'll talk soon.
Hey, and
All right.
Adam, let's have a little bit more respect for Matt Bell. Okay. Thanks,
I was thrown off by that.
Thanks, Peter.
All right, let's see who they take. Come on, we got to be close to making a pick here. Is it a trade? Nope. I was thinking it was a trade.
The pick is in. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Latham out of Alabama.
Wow.
Nice.
Tennessee.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Gets fired out of nowhere. None of us expected that. They bring in Callahan, not the one that sells auto parts. No, we're
That's a
talking
good
about
question.
the one who's
Tennessee Titans' old
legendary offensive line
coach.
coach.
Where would you think you'd be going to?
They're investing in a big-time tackle.
I don't know.
We saw him last night, D-Buck, walking around.
Who was it?
the hotel.
Sorry, I was trying to listen to them and you.
Tennessee Titans' old coach.
Oh, Vrabel?
Yeah.
I think Ohio State got him for right now. So, didn't they? Isn't he like advising for him or something?
I want him as a head coach as Ohio State.
Nah, it's not going to happen. They're going to hang on to Dave for at least another year or two.
Screw Day.
I don't think he's that bad. I think it's,
You ain't
I
too
think
bad.
he's still young and inexperienced. So, hopefully he just doesn't keep repeating the same mistakes. If he,
Hey, I know
if
he
he
could be the
loses
defensive
Michigan,
coordinator for Ohio State.
Moved ahead of Joe Alt here late.
yeah, we got, was it Jim Kelly in there
so.
too?
The guy in the gray suit
Well,
should be our next defensive coordinator.
That'd be dope.
Down there. This is
That would be really dope.
That would be. I think he is coaching for his son's team.
At 18 over the last 6 years.
I wouldn't doubt it. Most of those guys don't leave football too far behind.
And Bob Carpenter actually helps him.
Down there. JJ McCarthy went on GBC where he goes, but
Bob Carpenter is a big dude.
But Latham,
Yeah,
He still does drills with Ohio State.
him, and it's powerful.
I don't doubt it.
They can move
Oh, he's
body,
from Alabama. Nice.
Yeah.
explosive. He has rare power. This against Georgia.
Who's their quarterback?
House there. He just. I mean, now there's a running lane. I mean, even I could make a couple of yards right there. It's a couple. But here he comes again. Again, coming on these down blocks. He just caves in a whole
So I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think AJ deserves a Hall of Fame?
Graham's gonna.
Yeah, I'd say he gets in. Maybe not first bid, but I think he gets in.
We're saying 2027. Big Ben Roethlisberger will be 2027.
Yeah, he'll make first time in easy, just because the Super Bowls and then just the way the way he played, he was always consistent. So
Yeah.
I don't think he'll have a problem getting in. Still waiting on Reggie Wayne, and then I'll have pretty much the whole set of Colts in there.
Yeah.
Also,
Marvin
I
Harrison's
guess
in there,
someday-
right?
Yeah, Marvin Harrison's in, Peyton's in, Freeney's in.
Pat was
forget who
almost
the
in.
other is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he'll go a little ways.
I think if they
What does he have there?
I don't think he gets in for a little while. Punters usually have a hard time to get in.
Oh, Dolphins.
Need him in there. So this kid's got a lot of. He's a really
Old Air or Atlanta. What are they gonna do?
Sign
Who are they gonna
Kirk
get for
Cousins
old
for your contract
Cousins?
with over $100 million.
Yeah,
Traded Desmond Ryder to
guaranteed.
Arizona.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. For Randall Moore. Randall Moore.
Which is a beautiful
There he
thing.
is.
Is that factor?
How many weeks? Oh, yeah.
No.
It's fun in there. Let's go ahead and get these hats out because
That purple hat is ugly.
I like their hats. I don't like the tan, but I like they have like the patches and stuff on it.
Hey, your Colts are in front of the one.
Yep.
you know the Jackson on the way.
It actually looks pretty cool.
Baltimore.
It feels like they have a plan with how they're doing it. Now, as the Falcons are on
As
the
soon
clock,
as
ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Patrick Queen got traded to the Steelers, he says if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
two hats. Yes, sir. These hats will be debuting on Friday.
Those are pretty sick hats. I do like those.
These hats, so Thompson Ritz folks like Eric are really overnighting these to us. Oh, what do we have all these hats out
I
here?
get it between you militaries. You know what? Everybody out there, these players, these college players, everyone playing football professionally, everyone is free.
Oh man. Yeah, I might get the Colts one. That's pretty sick.
Which pick? I don't care if it's number one, Caleb Williams, or the last person picked in the final round. Who's going to be that Hall of Famer? No, you know better than anyone.
Oh, him.
Tom Brady. Whoa! Potentially the greatest of all time. Go figure. There it is. Everyone is about it.
Still talking about old Tom Brady.
Yeah. Oh, it's the mine guy.
Right around the table, one pass run, and look at every one of these logos. And I know all these teams have teams.
I got a lot of teams, though.
And then,
Too many.
whoa,
Bandwagon fan.
Yeah, big time.
You got a terrible.
He's a sniper. He got me early.
Scott, strap really.
Yeah.
It's not me, bud.
I'm not sure. Oh, they're picking the team that's going to have the future Hall of Famer out of this draft.
We all talk about 15.
It's a 50-year great.
We're going. We got time.
Darius, come these guys. Your hand. Cover your hand. No feet. One hand. I watched. I saw what he looked at. I saw his eyes.
I looked at him.
I know. I saw it.
I read it.
Go back forward, folks. Whenever you see Darius, you're not looking, are you?
Keep telegraph. Keep on.
Keep
Don't
your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed.
He's
Keep
being for
your eyes
sure.
closed. You see Bill, you know what?
Siler Scott.
The best players.
What do we got on the back? We got
They go one way, they go the other. Keep pivoting right in the middle. I think we switched.
Yeah.
I see his eyes. Bam. That's what I'm going with. You guys saw. I saw even.
Or, no. Oh, wait. No. Let's see. Dolphins. I definitely would go old Marvin Harrison Jr. first.
Yeah.
Just depends on how Kyler plays.
This is where AJ Hawk's toxicity comes out.
Yeah.
There's always something you're considering.
Chargers.
Oh my God! Predictable.
Bad Bell, he's so hilarious.
Yeah.
Come on.
Last
The-
year
the-
they had a guy with a rope where they had it like tightened around his hands,
Yeah.
and he escaped it, and the guy in the purple suit said, "The rope's gimmicked."
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, he plays as like Lou Holtz too. Ty Schmidt, he does a really good Lou Holtz.
Yeah.
He also does a really good Nick Sirianni.
Get out of here, Davey boy.
See you later. That guy's problem, Bill. Sir, that guy's problem.
That's funny.
Is
Man,
that
this pick seems like it's been hours.
Yeah.
Who's Atlanta going to take?
Is it the Adams was just like he was able to just breathe this space?
Yeah, no, he wasn't. Yeah,
Oh,
no, he did that.
I see it.
Wow.
Also the GOAT.
Wow. What do you think of this?
Michael
What do you
Penix
think?
Jr. Wow.
Yep.
The fourth quarterback taken.
Well, goodbye, Kirk Cousins.
Dude, you paid $100 million to then draft a
Wow.
quarterback.
Success in the Big Ten, something that they haven't seen before that, or seen since.
I'm not mad that he went, but
What a good pick.
Goes up to take to the national championship. They lose inevitably to a Michigan team. But
yeah, that's wild.
Bears on the clock.
To $130 million.
Oh yeah.
Just a few weeks ago.
Here we go. Who we taking?
New head coach.
I wonder if you ever play
What a
like
great
that
pick for the Falcons.
Michael Penix. We love
Yeah.
Michael Penix.
No, it's a steal.
That is a steal.
Quarterback game whenever we were chatting about.
Didn't have to go super high for him.
Tell us that this is
Sitting right there for you. JJ's still there.
Yeah.
Really move it down the football field. Mention yourself. You spent $160 million on a quarterback. You got other holes you need to fill, and you draft another quarterback. He's just going to sit him for 2 years. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Arthur Blank and the boys down there, they think they have the team that can compete to win right away, so they don't need, an impact plug-and-play player. I did not see this coming. This is fucking crazy. It's
41 years you've been doing this, Matt Mel. You don't know shit, obviously. 48 years. And as I chatted earlier about our draft board, everybody has a different draft board. Everybody has.
It'll be interesting to hear what they say here.
Do you think Michael Penix was like their favorite quarterback, and that if he was available, they were going to take him? Or how do you think the Atlanta Falcons got to this position?
Yeah, I think it's just that. They obviously like the kid. I think this is an example where you probably could have traded back to take Penix. Maybe they thought that Denver or somebody else was going to slide in there. I don't know, but this seems a little high for him. But there's a lot to like about Penix. There's a lot to like about this kid. He's very mature. I think he'll be a good fit in Atlanta. But he's been and he's won a lot of games, on a good football team at Washington. So, it's an interesting pick, and it's interesting to look. Having two good quarterbacks isn't a bad thing.
Now, have you ever seen anything like this, though? You pay a quarterback who drafts top 10?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he took Love in the top. Well, here we go. But yeah, hey. Already got a quarterback, so now what do you get? They all have
Right.
all
Chicago Bears are on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything's kind of going how it is. Something's about to happen, right?
Yeah. Where do you think they're going with this one?
Take Michael Penix Jr.
I feel like you got to go something either for the offensive line or.
They just go out and get Kirk.
They're going to go for offense.
Free agency with the
But I'm not going to say alignment. I think they're going to go for a.
Kirk Cousins, and now they get Penix.
At least I would say.
Or two. We want them to watch Kirk be a professional. I have no idea, but you gotta assume they at least two.
I'm gonna say alignment. I would say offensive lineman.
Yeah, so it makes the most sense. You got two quarterbacks sitting there. You're paying a lot of money.
Right.
Make sure you can protect them. That's what they weren't able to do with Fields. So.
Right.
And you are on the clock. I know you
makes the most sense.
Your day. Like this, go into the draft on his number 9 overall pick with the Chicago Bears.
Oh, 6 already in. They aren't sleeping around. Let's see.
Together.
Here we go, boys.
The draft will be so predictable that we have been able to call a 1 pick and a 9 pick for a team. A member of the Chicago.
Wow, they got a wide receiver.
Yep. Keenan Allen this offseason, who's a machine. Hey, yeah. Now you're bringing say we'll head in that top level.
It's not a bad pick.
No.
We watch him a lot. Yep. And Penix and he go back to back. That's cool because I think that's a good metaphor for their relationship.
That's pretty good. I think that'll work out. Where they got Eckler, Dunes now.
This entire thing.
Well, again, there's a lot to like about Penix, and there's a lot to like about Rome. I mean, two dub UWs. This is a great leader. I mean, those players love him. They play hard for him. Those two good football players.
Yeah, Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze same draft class, 1 and 9. Now, everybody thought maybe the Bears trade out at 9 to get more picks because they have the fewest amount of picks throughout the entire.
Who's up next?
1 goes to Caleb. Maybe they'll try to.
Can't believe JJ hasn't gone yet.
Penix moved up over JJ. That's wild.
Right.
The Bears, their defense, but even years, only going to get better. They have weapons. They have a line.
They got a best trio of receivers right now coming in. Like DJ Morse.
No,
Or
he's
what else?
walking.
What, pick 10?
He got a guy who I think becomes legit number one on a line.
Yep, Jets are up.
It's almost like a basketball.
Oh, trade.
Trade.
Trade. My bad. If I give it away, sorry. As I read, I get excited.
The Vikings.
Wow, there you go.
You said
There you
JJ
go.
was going to go to the Vikings, right?
Yeah, that's what they said. There it is.
They see JJ. They said, let's go get this thing, AJ.
Was someone going to jump them? Obviously, the Jets are not going to take him. So, yeah, what happened here, Bill? What, you get up to wherever you can get up to? If you couldn't they have traded for the Jets? The Jets aren't going to take JJ McCarthy, are they? Or they would? I guess they couldn't have, we don't know. So, I mean, the Vikings felt like they had to get up one spot. Well, no. What if somebody else? What if Denver traded up with them? Yeah, so they had to assume, other teams are coming up. If you want the guy, then you just go up and get him. Okay, I think that's what they did.
One pick here.
Yeah.
You know, they moved one pick. So
it would work.
Oh, wow. You only moved one pick.
Yeah.
you get that close to your guy, it's like, we're willing to give up maybe like a third. I think they had, how many picks did the Minnesota Vikings have?
Hey, 2 in the first, and I think they have like what 8?
They had a shit ton. So I assume you bundle a little bit, move up one, steal your guy.
That's one thing Minnesota Vikings are really good at is keeping their picks.
Yep.
We traded up one spot with the Bears, switched spots with them, and gave up a 5th round pick. And we ended up taking Ty Warren, and then they took Haynes, kid from Penn State, who was a defensive lineman, to pick after us. Now, whether they wanted Warren or not, I'm not sure, but the point is, if you want your guy, you're willing to go a little more to get him.
The Vikings.
Another example of me trading up, Pat, just for the record.
Yeah, no. The Vikings are sending picks 129 and 157 to the Jets. In return, the Vikings get 10 and 203. So they saw the guy. They said, let's not wait any longer. Let anybody else get in this thing. Let's get our quarterback, we assume, which will be J.J. McCarthy. They have Sam Darnold.
Well, this will be.
They bring him in from San Francisco 49ers. Pay him like $10 million. This is going to be a classic 1 year. Maybe J.J. sits behind Sam Darnold, or if J.J.'s the pick, which we're all assuming. And how do you think it's going to go?
Well, again, I think there's a lot to like about J.J. McCarthy, too. You know, and Penix, I mean, these two guys have both, they've won a lot of games. They've made a lot of good plays. There may be a little bit less upside, but I think these guys, there's not much downside. They have a higher floor, maybe a little bit lower ceiling, but I think the ceiling's still pretty good with them.
See who they get. I think it's going to be JJ. I don't think they're going to. You don't move up
I can see why they're
in need of a quarterback.
about both these guys.
How about
JJ staying up north, looks like.
I mean, get the whole, like, hey, just quarterbacks, sweet. Are they just burning 50 to $100 million? Because Penix is like an older guy. He's a 23, 24-year-old by the time next season's done. So, like, why would you do that? That's you're not. I'm blaming that one on O's. I don't care. I don't know if they actually like Penix. I'm blaming that one on O's. That's a psychopath.
the Minnesota Vikings, who just traded up one spot by giving up 129 and 157 to the New York Jets? The Jets will be on the clock after this pick is announced. Guess who? J.J. McCarthy goes to the Minnesota Vikings. It feels like
Oh, there it is.
chatted about since the combine, even beforehand. They're not going to be able to pay Kirk. If they pay Justin Jefferson, Kirk's going to leave. We're going to look at a younger quarterback. J.J. McCarthy is inevitably the guy
Wow.
that can trade the spot to
Yep.
grab former hockey player, winner, another guy out of IMG Academy, Bill Belichick.
Yeah, again, 2 number 1 picks for IMG Academy. I mean, that's like, Alabama turning them out.
It's not a bad,
Not a bad pick.
not a bad spot. So he went what, number 10? I could feel the trade was going to happen in the top 10. I just didn't know where.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's a lot to like about McCarthy. I mean, it gets tough. He's a great leader. He's an alpha guy. Players love him. His teammates love him. And he makes a lot of good decisions. He really helped the team. I think he'll work well with, with the Vikings. And, I think, Coach O'Connell will do a great job with him. And he's got some good players to work with, especially, Jarvis.
So, whenever you think about J.J. McCarthy's future, watch them.
See, the next picks were some of them.
Is Kevin O'Connell going to be able to kind of make better and take advantage of a guy who's had success with damn near any quarterback he put in his offensive system? It's got to be.
Yeah, here he is. I mean, there's not much to not like about McCarthy. I mean, one thing is the question is his weight. He's weighed in at 202 and then 219. He's somewhere in there. You know, we like him at 219, not 202. But again, this guy's got a quick release. He can get the ball out. He reads coverage as well. He's just got a lot more experience than.
And they huddled up, too, Coach. Is that a big deal? Like, I know Dick Saban was talking about playing. They actually huddled and did all that, and that his defense was not used to seeing it.
All right, so Jets are on there.
You know, he isn't.
They got Rodgers.
So he can handle under center, he can handle backs and passes.
You got to feel like they may get a quarterback to go behind Rodgers. They got rid of Wilson.
This is
Yeah, you get somebody just like he had sat behind Favre.
Yeah.
He's about. I say he got a year to 2 years left. He's done.
He has good ball security. I know he had the 2 pick sixes against TCU in the championship game, but I'd say overall, like this guy, it's 3rd and 10. You know, he's going to protect the team. He's not looking to turn the ball over and say his ball security.
Josh put a ball down the field right there.
This is a 2nd and 10 play. Again, another quick throw. Now it's 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Those plays help your offense. You know, again, taking a profit, you know, every play is not going to be an 80-yard touchdown. You know, he's good to make good completions, good solid plays. Here he throws on the run, you know, puts the ball right on the money, good solid 10, 12-yard gain. Like, you need those plays in the NFL. Now, if you're going to run the ball with this guy, he's a good runner and he's tough. So here he's
athletic.
Yeah, here's the sweep. You know, he does a nice job of reading the whole year, but, you know, and this is really a good run game decision. So this is an RPO. You know, he's reading the rotation coming down the side here. And so instead of handing the ball off, or to the left side rather, instead of handing the ball off here, you know, he sees Isaac take it, pulls the ball down, and then, again, good solid run. He just makes good decisions. 4th and 1, this is really a good play. You know, they run the little rollout here, and everybody's covered. He's got nobody to throw to. He's 6-7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got to get the first down, and makes a good run. I'm not saying this guy's a better runner than Jaden Daniels, but he just makes good decisions, and it's definitely good enough. Here's another second down play where he, you know, he's got to read the defensive end, and
Hopefully he does well up north.
Yeah.
See how he does.
Edge burned out.
He is a pretty good runner. I'll give him that.
He is.
You know, these are the ones who want him to hit here. He's got the crossing pattern. The should throw the still he tries to, you know, get on the field to that flag. That's
Look at that.
no
Just
chance.
holding on to him. Though.
Again, there's things for him to work on too, but overall, this kid is he makes a lot of good football plays.
Yeah, I think what we like about JJ here is he's also a winner. It's to go through.
It would have been funny if the Patriots had picked McCarthy early.
Yeah.
Go with 2 Michigan quarterbacks.
JJ McCarthy and Jim Harbaugh did towards them the last 3 years. Wins a national championship, played hockey growing up. This is the type of guy that you would love to see lead the program.
Yeah, he's the guy that
You guys get rid of Mason Rudolph?
Yep. And Mitch.
That's what I thought. Oh, that's right. Pickett's still there, though? No, he left too, right?
Who?
Pickett? Kenny Pickett?
Yeah, he's at the Eagles.
Yeah, that's right. I asked you that.
Yeah.
I forget sometimes.
No, you're at the age now.
Yeah. Getting there.
Ain't you like in your 40s?
No, not yet.
You're 30.
Got a couple more years till that happens. Half a decade.
You're 36?
35.
35? Yeah, that's close.
He's going to be the guy who's going to start from the get-go.
Right now you're making me second guess my age. Yeah, next year should be 36. Man, you made me think about it.
You know, I can't speak for Coach O'Connell. I would just say for me, starting when I think he's ready.
Well, is the pick in or what's going on? He's shouting in the back.
It's mid-season. I think as a coach, when you feel like he's ready, that's when you put him in. If you put him in too early, you don't want to have to take him out after week 4 or week 5. You want to wait till you know, this is it. This is our guy. We're going with him all the way, and he's ready enough to play.
See what they get going here.
Right.
I feel like you knew who you wanted if you were willing to make the trade, so I just don't understand what takes so long. I know they got to call the player and do all that stuff, but still.
Right.
Like, you've had a long phone conversation now.
22 subscribers.
Huh?
We just got
2 new
20.
subscribers?
Yeah,
There
22.
you go. Nice. Congrats.
So I think he's going to the situation whenever he does get that start.
Definitely 5.
Yeah, I kind of stopped doing once I started doing the lives for the sports memorabilia, I kind of gave up on the podcast for a little while.
Yeah.
Trying not to get my hands in too many things.
2022. Everybody had predicted that this year would go over. There's 6 quarterbacks in the first. Michael Penix was only like minus 140 a week ago to go to the first round. J.J. McCarthy was having chatter about maybe he was the 4th quarterback. Instead, he finds a perfect home in my eyes in Minnesota.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like Minnesota's kind of the quarterback head.
Jets are on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
Quarterback, you go hang
Say
with
what?
Kevin O'Connell.
I was telling them the Jets are still on the
Another
clock.
new too, they add Aaron.
Yes, they are.
Like, you got a pissed off running back who's coming over from a division rival. You got a guy who's not afraid to hand the ball off every single play like he did against Penn State. Like, you got to love that as a coach, right, Phil? If you have a quarterback who's not going to complain about handing the ball off, even though he might want to spin it. He's a great great leader and a great team player. I don't think there's any question about that. I think the thing that we'll feel about J.J. McCarthy is 2 for 12 against Atlanta, against Alabama. On 3rd down, and those are the ones you got to hit. 3rd down, red area, 2 minutes, and so you can't do that.
Oh, man. It's the long. I feel like this pick's longer than the Atlanta one.
And that's that 4th and 1 play. Like, you got to convert those plays. I think in the end it'll be good enough. I really do. But I think that's one of the things that, like, why isn't he the first guy? It's his overall accuracy in 3rd down.
Good news, him going to Minnesota for a hockey game.
Oh yeah,
State, they're going to love him over there. I think everybody loves him that's ever met him. They told a story to me about how first game he went in whenever he was a freshman and McNamara was still playing. Because McNamara took him to the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole. He replaced the guy that took a team to the playoffs. His first game, he went into the huddle, had to call play, and a miserable offensive lineman. I don't know who it was. The way I was told the story is an offensive lineman that hates.
Man, they still haven't made the pick. Keep looking back and forth between that draft board and the TV, hoping the pick's been in.
Right.
But nothing. Yeah, I think he'll do well in Minnesota. Especially with Justin Jefferson. It's a pretty good spot to be in. Somebody like that to throw to.
ESPN earlier today, they were watching some physical footage of Michigan. They were on they're in the 30 going in, and JJ's like, "Hey, you can fast forward. We don't need to watch it anymore. Like, we're not throwing. I don't throw any more passes here. We're gonna run. It's Michigan. We're gonna pound the ball." So I think like his ceiling could be even higher because we haven't really even scratched the surface on what he possibly could be.
Sam Darnold can help. He's been around a lot of players.
I just sold a J.J. McCarthy college card the other day to one of my buddies for like $10 under the stipulation that he was not allowed to sell it once he started playing and stuff.
Yeah, pick his
till he gets it graded.
State.
Oh, there you go.
You want Jackson to get some protection.
Well, there you go.
Oh, wow. Good play. Good pick.
Who was only able to play 4 offensive plays this past season as the hype built quickly around the Jets maybe being the favorite of the AFC East.
Pretty good,
It
though.
all got shattered quickly. The Dreams got punted 1 year, and now with their 11th overall pick, they shore up the offensive line a little bit, throw Aaron Rodgers in that offense tough.
I think this makes a lot more sense. You get a guy like Olu, obviously. He's got a good base of power. He's long, massive caboose, big ass on this guy. A lot of people had, Brock Bowers go to the Jets because
Yeah, Brock Bowers slid down.
tight end like this guy quite some time, but at the end of the day,
Not really super surprised in that, but he is a good. I think he'll be
the Jets.
I think he'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
Right guys there. Is upright, and what better way than taking a big bitch from Penn State like, oh, I love this pick.
He was supposed to be a top 10 or top 15 pick last year. He goes back to Penn State. Now, Penn State has the same exact year that they had
John Reed
the year before.
for the last 50 years.
But he got to play some more ball, but now he's going to, New Jersey for a time spotlight now.
Oh, yeah.
Every single game is going to be prime time. Bada eye. I think he's
So
ready.
2 offensive tackles, the rest receivers and quarterbacks. I don't even know if there's any good running backs. I didn't see any when I looked at the draft class. Not great ones, anyways.
He's blocking for Aaron Rodgers in his first year in a swan song type thing. That's
Be interesting to see where some of the other Buckeyes land.
Some of the Jets.
Yeah.
Probably will go day 2.
So it's just because the Giants is immediate, and I love them for it. But also, they bring in John Simpson, starter for the Ravens last year, Morgan Moses, starter for the Ravens last year, and Tyron Smith from the Cowboys. 3 vet O-linemen, one of them being a vet left tackle. That'd be perfect for Olu to learn under, too, going forward if Rodgers does play, a few more years here for having a young guy like that. Learning behind Tyron Smith, who's been in the league since he was 17 years old.
Yeah, and it's a good. I mean, Aaron will make them right too, right? Isn't that something veterans?
Since he was 17.
Especially young guys like Aaron.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a smart kid that, if Aaron changes the plays and offense, things like that, he'll be good on that again because, he's been a solid player at a good program. And, there's some age at tackle for the Jets. I know they got a couple guys in there, but just a young tackle that's going to be there for a while. So. He should help them.
Down to the draft board that we have with Tone Dixon on War Room and his dojo. Tone, I don't know what the temperature is down there, pal. It's getting a little chilly up here. Yeah. Standing. How's the board shaping up? And are you as surprised about the Atlanta pick as the rest of them?
The Atlanta pick was shocking because what we talked about earlier is it's like top 2 rows of the draft board here. Those are top of the first round draft picks. Mike Penix was sitting down here at 37. That's a top of the second round draft pick. When you're looking at field games.
Oh yeah, Bo Nix is still on the table.
So it's very surprising that he went that high, and it was very surprising that he went to Atlanta when they have a back. Now, when you're going through it, no defensive players have been taken yet. None. So all the top row, the first round players that are the top of the first round left on offense, just Brock Bowers and Fuaga from Oregon State. Then we have the defensive players that are still all left there. I have no idea when one's going to come off the board. I don't think it's going to be the Broncos. There's been one guy projected to go there for a long, long time, and it's this one right here, this quarterback who was on field board, one higher than Penix, so it'll be exciting to see if the Broncos go there.
Yeah, because you release Russell Wilson, and you say, you know what, $85 million dead cap, who gives a shit? Mm-hmm. That's the biggest in the history of the NFL.
Yeah.
That's a massive decision.
Something good here.
Disadvantage salary cap wise.
Quarterbacks have cut their losses. You got to cut their losses, and you don't. It gets worse. But if we go back to the board for a minute, I think this is a very realistic picture in the draft room, whatever round it is. If you want a quarterback, there's one guy. There's defensive players on the board. This is where the board finally shifted to where there's 4 or 5 defensive players over there based on our board, Fields board. Okay, that you can.
Latu's still on there.
Then you go for Bowers because there's not much below him.
Latu, I think he's going to be pretty good.
There may be other players on different boards, but so Bowers is like another receiver.
Good edge.
I mean, this guy's really a fantastic player. But if you want defense, this is the point where the defensive players now maybe will have more value than the offense, unless it's a tight end or a quarterback. There's nobody below them on this particular board, and that's what you're looking at. And if you go to the best available over here. Now you're looking at, okay, who are the best available players? Well,
Joe Blow.
and now, you have the Turner offensive line.
Joe Blows.
The defensive players are finally coming into play here.
Yeah, I got a DB there out of Toledo and Mitchell that's been, mocked to the Indianapolis Colts a few different times.
That's right.
You got his eye on him. Been a couple interesting decisions that have been made thus far in the 2024 NFL Draft. Thank you for your work down there in the dojo, Tone Dude.
No problem. Now, one thing that wouldn't surprise me here is that the Broncos really want.
Wonder where the Broncos are going to go.
What I would think about would be to trade back and not take him at this spot because he's probably going to.
1 second.
I think there's a good chance. Would they have takers? You'd have to take a look at who else, maybe on a draft strategy, like who else might be coming up to get next. But if nobody else was going to take him, you could move back to, say, 20 and take him. You might be able to pick up a second-round pick or something like that. Or would take like a team that would want to come up and get something. They look at the board, and there's one top of the first-round tackle left in Fuaga. Like, if a team wants a tackle, would that be a team who would look to potentially come up to the Broncos because there's one top of the first-round tackle left or something like that? Absolutely, because once you drop down below that, you can just see that there's less, the tackle.
Yeah.
They're less at their tackle, and
That was
You're taking a guy who you might have to move inside on that.
kind of a bummer.
You know, with
Let's see who else is on this here draft board.
Martin and Pecanu. So
Let's see.
this is an interesting situation.
Still, he's gone. Vikings took.
They can't go wrong with him.
Yeah,
He
they
can
took
do
him.
everything. Unless you need.
Oh, you know why New York, I think, did the trade? They were originally projected to get Neighbors.
Depending on
So
how you
that's probably why they were willing to trade down.
Pick is
take
in.
back a little bit later if there's a trade partner with you. But I would say I could see somebody.
Well, who's it going to be?
So that is possible. There is also a chance that they take Bo Nix here as opposed to maybe rolling the dice and going back. There's a chance that, you know, maybe they go with another. Maybe they take Brock. They say, yeah, we got Stidham. Maybe we like a quarterback that isn't here. Maybe Bo will be here later. We'll go with the number one weapon on the board still in Brock Bowers.
The fact that this is taking a little while here, I think probably, you know,
Colts are coming up with a pick here soon.
But that would be my
Number
guess.
15.
Maybe they're sorting out some offers. Do they want to stay here and take whoever it is, or do they want to back off?
Roger Goodell just paused.
Oh, Nix.
Bo Nix.
There it is.
Oh, Nix. Wow.
Yeah.
For getting drafted, number 11 overall. 12. 11?
12. 11.
Number 12 was Jeff.
Olu.
Yeah, number 12 overall is Bo Nix.
Yeah, it's already 9:30.
Peyton, obviously, looking to get younger at the quarterback position as they move on from Russell Wilson.
I'm have to get off of here in a second, man.
For the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So you
Got more showings again tomorrow. So
and that's
let's see who's next. Let's see.
a man who's
Is next.
the pocket, Bill.
Denver's got theirs. So
That's the highest rated from the.
yep, and they were projected to take Bo Nix, so that works out. But this next pick going to be interesting because they projected Penix to go to the Raiders on this next pick. So he already's goners. So
Percentage, and because you got a lot of.
Fashanu just went. He was supposed to.
Up there, so you know he's experienced and you know pretty close to being game ready, and you know he's got to be smart to handle Sean's offense. So you know,
That got to be good though. Denver needed that.
Yes. Taken in the first 12 picks. Joining us now is another quarterback. Ladies and gentlemen, from the New York Jets, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
Oh, there's old Aaron.
How you doing, brother?
hey guys,
Hey, hey, we appreciate the walk-in. You look fantastic. The mustache is stupendous. Wow, stupendous right now. Mid-season form. Let's talk about the season a little bit. Got a tackle with a pick, with the 11th overall pick, Olu out of Penn State. What are your thoughts on that? And then investing in the offensive line. You gotta love it over there, you.
Yeah, I mean, we already made three moves in the offseason. Bringing in John for the guard, not Morgan for the tackle, and Tyron to play tackle as well. So it wasn't necessarily top of the need. But I know they really loved Olu, and I love what Joe did, moving back and getting a couple more picks. I believe in the 4th and 5th, it looks like.
129, 157.
I know Matt Nell probably like that too. What value add there?
Yeah, hey, Matt, got a question for Aaron? Or?
yeah, I do, Aaron. You know, a lot of people saying, hey, the Jets they need to go with Brock Bowers because Aaron hasn't had a tight end who's you know that versatile and that explosive. But honestly, when you look at your team on paper right now, you add Mike Williams, you know, you add a couple more of these guys. Where would you rank this, you know, going into a season in terms of some of those explosive offenses you had in Green Bay? A lot of people saying this may be your best core of skill players you've ever played with.
Well, I'd love to hear what you think here, Matt Nell, just because you've been in the game for so long.
Interesting draft so far. Not a whole lot of moving around.
Right.
Kind of wild.
In my tech career, that I wasn't picked 20th, I was picked 24th.
I was picked 20. I was picked 24.
Solid, looking good. And listen, back to Olu. He didn't give up a sack, I don't think, his entire college career.
But, all right, man. Well, I appreciate you having me come on.
Thank you, everyone.
Get some stuff done real quick and then hit the hay. I got to be at the gym in the morning.
Alrighty. Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Let me know when you do it next time. It's always fun.
Alright, yep. Talk to you later.
All right. Yep.
See ya.
Olu is a baller.
Alright, guys, I might be getting off too.
to jump in right away and tackle.
All right, guys. Yeah.
We'll see if we work him in a guard.
See what he does.
He's gonna have a long career in the league, much longer than I'm gonna be in New Jersey. So excited for him. Excited to welcome the team. It's a great O-line room, very well coached, and a lot of great personalities to the mix. So excited about adding to the team skill set. I mean, we got some great guys out there. Excited to see what Mike can do. He's been coming off an ACL, so I haven't seen him. But I love our tight ends. You know, people were talking about us needing Brock, and we brought him in on a visit, and I heard it was a very positive visit. But I love Conklin and Rucker and Kenny Yeboah